Hello and welcome, Gavin here. Today I'm going to be going over a couple test hands and combos for my December 2020 ABC deck list that I posted a video on yesterday. So I'm just going to go over some of the basics with this deck and some of the fun stuff that you can do with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the first combo. Okay, to start we're going to do a test hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our cards. So we're going to draw Union Hanger, Heavy Mech Support Armor, Galaxy Soldier, Artifact Sanctum, and Union Driver. So basically from here this hand looks like we kind of bricked by drawing the Union Driver, but it's okay because this hand is very workable and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to start with using the Union Hanger. So we're going to activate that and search our deck for a B to start. And from here we are going to, instead of just playing the B, we're actually going to go special summon Galaxy Soldier by discarding the B and adding the second copy of Galaxy Soldier to our hand through Galaxy Soldier's effect. So from here we can actually go ahead and normal summon the Heavy Mech Support Armor, and when we do this we are going to summon back the B Buster Drake and use Union Hanger's effect to equip one onto Heavy Mech Support Armor. So the one we're going to equip is we're going to equip A. So this one's going to be equipped to this one, and now what we can do is we can actually go and link these two off. So we are going to link into IP Masquerena, and it's important that we use these two B and A's effect to gain back some advantage. So we're going to chain B's effect first and A's effect second. So with A's effect we're going to add back the Heavy Mech Support Armor to our hand, and with B we are going to search for our copy of C. So now that we have C, what we can do is we can special summon the other Galaxy Soldier and by discarding C, and now we are in a very good spot because we can overlay these two and then overlay into Cyber Dragon Nova and then overlay into Cyber Dragon Infinity. So I don't know why I'm putting him sideways. I mean, he should be going like this. So now we have our Infinity on board, and in our graveyard we have our three pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and banish those three and bring out our boss monster, ABC Dragon Buster. And to finish off our turn before we end, we have the Sanctum in hand, so we might as well set it. And yeah, so now we're in a super strong spot going into our opponent's turn. So once our opponent's turn starts, we have our Infinity negate, and then during our opponent's main phase, once they play something, what we can do is we can first chain IP Masquerena and then chain ABC Dragon Buster. So once we chain ABC Dragon Buster's banish effect, what we do is we discard one and we choose our target, but then we're going to chain his secondary effect where we summon back three of the banished pieces. So we're going to tribute him and summon back our banished pieces. And then we're going to use Union Hanger's effect because we don't want to forget that because it's just a free plus, and equip one onto just any old one of these. So we'll just say we'll equip B to A, and so now we can now go through with the banish if our opponent didn't do anything. So we just banish one of their cards, and then IP Masquerena's effect resolve. So this is really strong because I like to go into Apollosa here. So we'll get rid of all these guys, link them off, and go into Apollosa. And now it's important to realize that that Apollosa has four negates now and 3200 attack and can't be targeted. So it's really strong right now. But we also just sent 4 ABC pieces to the graveyard. So what we're going to do is we are going to chain them like this. So it's good to chain A A first because we want its effect to go off last. Then we'll chain C, and then we'll chain our two Bs. So what we can do is we can now search for just more of our pieces and thin out our deck. So I like to just get the last copy of B, and we'll grab another copy of C. So now we can chain C to bring out another copy of C, and we can chain A to grab back a B from our graveyard. So we just went insane card advantage right here, and we got an Apollosa on board. So now we have 4 negates here, 1 negate here. The artifact Sanctum still set here. We could have activated that at any point during our opponent's turn. So just like right after draw phase or whatever, we could have used that and put the scythe onto the board. It just depends on when you want to use it. But this is just a super strong play, and it's part of the reason why I love this deck, because it just allows you to plus really hard. And going into our next turn, we can go a heavy mech support armor to bring back something in our grave, and we can go into another ABC. So yeah, that's the first combo. I really like that one. Let's get into one more. Okay, for this next combo, what we're going to do is we're going to draw. So we'll draw Silver Gadget, Sea Crush Wyvern, Bee Buster Drake, Ash Blossom, and Monster Reborn. So with this hand, what we're going to do is we're going to work at these 3 right here. So we're going to start with summoning Silver Gadget and use Silver Gadget's effect to bring out C. And then once we have these 2 on board, we're going to link them off and go into our copy of Union Carrier. And it's important to remember to use C's effect to bring out B from our hand. So now we have B on board. We can use Union Carrier's effect to equip one from our deck to a monster on the board. So we'll go ahead and equip to Union Carrier, and we're going to equip the Union Driver. So we're going to use Union Driver's effect from here to banish himself, so he can go ahead and grab us a copy of A Assault Core. And now we can special summon A Assault Core, and once again link into a link 2, and we're going to go into IP Masquerena. So once we do that, we should definitely use B's effect to grab one from our deck. And the one we're going to grab, I like to grab Heavy Mech Support Armor because it can help us on our next turn. So from here, we do have our 3 copies of our pieces in our grave. So we can go ahead and banish those and bring out our copy of ABC Dragon Buster. And so now we're in a pretty good spot once again going into our opponent's turn, because we can use IP Masquerena and ABC Dragon Buster to do the same shenanigans as in the last combo, or now we have the additional option of being able to go into Avermax, because we do have 2 monsters special summoned from the extra deck. So if we did that, basically Mech Knight Avermax is incredibly strong, and the reason why he's so strong is because IP gives whatever monster she link summons protection from being destroyed by card effects, and Avermax has targeting protection, and he's extremely difficult to beat over by battle. So basically he's impossible almost to beat over by battle with a special summon monster. So like you need to normal summon something to beat over him, like with a lot of attack, like probably Grenmaju is a good example of that, or you need like a non-targeting banish or a kaiju or something like that. But yeah, he's very difficult otherwise to get over. So that's it for this second combo. Let's go into one more. Okay, for this next combo, we're going to go ahead and draw. So we'll draw A Assault Core, Unauthorized Reactivation, Artifact Scythe, Cosmic Cyclone, and Parallel Exceed. And so basically all we can do here is go with the A Assault Core first, and then activate Unauthorized Reactivation to equip one from our deck. And that one is going to be the Union Driver. So once we have this play right here, we are going to use Union Driver's effect to go ahead and banish him and equip our copy of B. And then we're going to special summon our copy of B and link these two off into Platinum Gadget. And so once we have this play, we are going to use B's effect, but we are also going to use Parallel Exceed's effect to special summon Parallel Exceed to the zone that Platinum Gadget points to. And when we do that, we are going to use this other effect to bring out the copy of Parallel Exceed. And so now they are both level 4, and we're going to go ahead and use get B's effect to resolve. So we're going to add a C to our hand because it's the last piece that we are missing. And so what we can do now is we can use Platinum Gadget's effect to special summon C, and from here we can go ahead and do a couple of things. So from here you have like a couple of options to go with. You could make one of your shutdown rank 4s, as I like to call them. So you could go with Dweller, or you could go with, where's he, Baguska. You could go with one of those two to help jam your opponent's next turn, or you can go with a IP Masquerena to go ahead and have more options with link summoning during your opponent's turn. So once again, we can go into Avermax with these two, or we can go into Apollosa or any of the Nightmare cards. Really, we have that flexibility, and it's important to know that we have A and B in grave and C on the board, so we should definitely go ahead and make our ABC. So yeah, we definitely have quite a few options with this play. Go ahead and set the Scythe or do whatever with it. Save it for discard fodder. You could use Cosmic Cyclone. It doesn't matter because it just depends on what you want to do with ABC. So that's it for this combo. That's going to be the last one for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a pretty fun video to make, and I look forward to doing more deck profiles. So if you want to see more, definitely hit that like and maybe even subscribe. So with that, I'm just going to leave you with have a nice day and peace out.